Hey everyone, it's Kit Kat. I was going to do a walk and talk with me where I had my coffee in my hand and all of that stuff. Only problem is that I forgot to push record. I had this whole spiel um that I was doing. Yeah, I was pissed. So here's round 2 of that. Um like I was going to say is this weekend, since it's Saturday, it's actually pretty calm. Woke up super early, left super late. Um, I'm still early for work. I loved, if you have seen my channel and have been following me for the past, couple of months, you know that I really like my mornings. I drink my coffee. I eat my breakfast whenever think about breakfast and stuff like that. So it's not going to be that bad. I have my per usual people for Saturday morning, which is really awesome. Tomorrow will be a little bit iffy. I'm supposed to be off work, but as of, I want to say yesterday, there have been a couple of people trying to call off, so we'll see. But that's for tomorrow. Today is pretty cool. The next, uh, this next week coming up is, um, I believe the 14th is the anniversary of my son's passing. Ridley passed away on June 14th of 2019. So it's been 5 years. Um, and a lot of people, like, for the past, I would say about the past week, the ones who know ask me how I'm doing, um, and stuff like that. I always forewarn people that I might be emotional on his anniversary of his passing. I'm not totally sure. I mean, it has been 5 years, and I, for the most part, I've been doing pretty good. I have a really good job that keeps me occupied. I have my own business that keeps me occupied. I have a really good support system. So when I have, so I'm able to regulate my feelings to certain people. I have a significant other now. Um, that uh, I'm pretty happy for because we have known each other for like 10 years. And so his name is Paul. He's really awesome. One of these days I'll get a vlog with him with me, but he's been really awesome. Plus, I have all of my reptile family on YouTube here and all of that stuff. So I'm really humbled, you know, to be able to. I got an itch on my head. Sorry. Uh, Too much sun on the scalp. It hurts. Um, anyway, um, so this year is kind of different for me because whereas like the first year of his passing, I was a basket case. And I was still trying to find my own peace. And I think this year I have found peace. I have found my inner. Um, I know more of the coping mechanisms. I have a lot more to cope with, um, and basically a lot less chaos and drama and stuff like that. So um, I am very grateful that these past couple of years I have been able to acknowledge his passing, but not dwell in it like I used to. Um, like I said, within like the first year of his passing, I dwelled in that shit for a long time. Um, mm, mm, mm. Coffee helps. um, with that. So I've been pretty good um, with that. I actually, um, yeah, the amount of people who um, don't know that I have lost, you know, a child is actually kind of funny for me because that just shows I don't tell a lot of my story to a lot of people now. Whereas before, I think everybody knew about him. And I basically had to put the boundary down that I wouldn't talk about him as often because it not only exhausted me emotionally, but it was very taxing on everybody else. And so, um, when you don't talk about personal stuff like that, because you are already healed from, that trauma, a lot of people nowadays are kind of like, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, it never occurred to me to continuously confide in other people. Um, what I mean by that, don't come after me, but what I mean by that is the people who have been around me the longest, they know what's going on. Um, but the people who are only there in your life for, you know, maybe a month or two and then they leave, why should they know about your life? You know, not a lot of people know the hardship. You might know, you know, oh, she lost her child and all of that stuff. So it's different. But I'm one of those people that when, like, a couple of years ago, when like, the first year of his passing, I told everybody, hence the YouTube channel. I wanted everybody to know, hey, this is how my life is and stuff like that. This is how you work through shit. And I'm grateful for my YouTube channel. But beyond the YouTube channel, if you don't know, you don't need to know. Um, there's, you kind of pick and choose your battles. And some people are just out for sympathy. I know one of my friends, she lost a child and she makes a career out of sympathy. She does. She makes a career out of it. And I was like, no, 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 no. I'll just, the difference between me and her, and I told her this to her face. I was like, you make a career out of tearing up people's heartstrings. You make them feel bad for you. I don't. You know, I don't really talk about Ridley because A, it's a trigger. Some parts of his life is a trigger warning for me. Like the last month of his life, the last, couple of weeks of his life were very uh, difficult and very brutal for me physically and mentally. Mentally being the operative word, mainly because I had to let him go. So I don't really talk about his death per se, um, because that brings up harsh memories, especially when letting him go and watching his last breath, which was a beautiful thing. But I really don't want nightmares about his passing again, just so somebody could, you know, just so an unknown stranger can be like, oh, what really happened? You need to tell me the whole story. So that's what I mean by picking your battles. I learned right up front that not a lot of people care. Um, they want you to tell your whole story, and you know, so they can use it against you. And some people like a really good story so they can use it on their own. I've had I actually had one girl use bits and pieces of my story. And um, sorry, I thought there was a person standing behind me. There wasn't. Um, I, yeah, I had one girl use bits and pieces of my story so she could turn around and get sympathy from other people, you know, basically lied about losing somebody, and she got a GoFundMe page and got like thousands of dollars off of, people because they, felt sorry for her. I have never done that. I don't ever choose to do that because, um, well, I'm not that type of person. I've always been straight up with people. Hey, this is how I feel. Putting up healthy boundaries on my feelings have been a game changer for me because if you live your life being submissive to everybody and stuff like that and not putting boundaries up where you don't feel comfortable talking about stuff, you're forever going to be a chronic people pleaser, and that's okay. But I'm not like that. So, yeah. Um, wow, I got way off subject, but it's awesome. I don't care. um, so yeah, this next week, like I was saying, the 14th is his anniversary of his passing. Um, so I might be emotional, I might not. Um, it all depends. Um, I might go out to eat for a celebratory dinner. Um, I went out to lunch after work yesterday. Yesterday was my easy day. Um, yeah, my easy day. I was 11:30 to 1:30, and so after I got off of work, I was like, "You know what? I'm going to go out for breakfast." And that or out for lunch. And that's what I did. I treated myself to cheddar broccoli cheddar soup, grilled cheese with bacon and ice cream, and then I went home. And then I ate some more because my I felt bad because my sister uh, made dinner, and I was like, you know what? I have a little bit more room in my stomach. I'll have a little bit of dinner. I think I had like rice or something like that. It was cool. But yeah. Um, so that was that. I think next weekend I'll do something in remembrance of him. Um, I don't know yet. I know one year we uh, brought or we send off. We put lanterns, like paper lanterns, let them go the one year. I think I want to do that somewhat again. Maybe I'll do that this year. Uh, let go some paper lanterns. That would be really awesome. I love that. Um, so I don't know what we're gonna do to celebrate. I just know the past couple of years for his anniversary date of his passing, it's been pretty subdued. So hold on. Okay. Sorry. Um, there was a whiff of a flower of some sort, and I sneezed. Um, I know some of the haters are like, oh my gosh, she's sick. No, it's just me sneezing. It was a baby sneeze. I'm good. Um, I'm not dying. I don't have cooties. It's called allergies. Okay. Um, I think that's like the first time I sneezed on camera. So, anyway, yeah, I don't know. We'll probably do something. Um, Sending off paper lanterns sound good to me. I don't know. I'll have to pitch the idea to my sister, but yeah. So yeah, that's the week coming up. Um, I just get stronger every day. So, um, but it's humbling. And do I miss him every day? Yeah. But I know that he is watching out for me. Um, and yeah, proud of his mama. So, um, I'm going to get off of, before I cry and make this a sobby um, vlog. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go inside, get everything ready, make my cookies and all of that stuff, get the teas ready and whatnot. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.